Yeah, it's super late. I'm sorry. There's a lot of stuff going on. You see, I love me a good Western. My friends and the adult figures in my life would say they're too old-fashioned or violent. Yep. But I thought they were really epic, you know? Sure, the plots were simple. Oh god, this is different than yesterday's voice. But I always found myself sucked into those kind of stories. Villains would come in and harm the innocent with their dastardly deeds. Then in would ride the sheriff, pelting them with bullets to bring justice. I knew there'd never be a surprise twist at the end, but they always portrayed justice in such a cool light. The sheriffs would not forgive evil to the point of cruelty. Those westerns really did make absolute justice out to be the finest thing in the world. Oh. Before I knew it, I'd been completely captivated by that image of justice. That's how I made up my mind to seriously pursue becoming an avatar of justice, just like the sheriffs in those westerns. And that sincere aspiration I had for their sense of justice is what led me to become a police officer and a hero. I'm sure, like myself, many people are thinking of the moral shortcomings that come with this thought process, come with this train of thought. Especially depending on where we live. To become a sheriff of justice who blasts away evil, gun in hand, to protect the lovely citizens of my town. To become the hero in the truest sense of the word, one who doesn't allow evil to do its wicked deeds. At least Barrel's innocent, though. All right, weapons down. You better tell us where Procy is now. Procy's whereabouts? That's what you're after, is it? You honestly think we just up and tell you? Fat chance. Get it back together, guys. Gang up on him and crush him. Yeah! Huh? Oh no, we got him coming at us from the front and rear. I can't handle them all. I'll cover our flank. I'll cover our flank. Bolt of justice, here I go. Wait, what? Naruhito shouts out a familiar sounding name and then... Wait, what? Lightning? What the heck? This guy was shooting flames just a minute ago. He blasts the enemy behind Barrel with lightning, much like the kind Zap the Justice uses. Whoa! Wait, how can you use Zap the Justice signature move? And this is my parallel weapon in action. So long as I have a clear image of the hero in an act of valiance in mind, I can recreate that image. Oh my god, that is busted. What you saw just now was me drawing upon my memory of Zap the Justice's lightning attack to recreate it. There are lots of catches though. I can't fully recreate their powers, and if my memories are even a little foggy, I can't stably pull them off. That's still pretty busted. Talk about overpowered. So seriously, I guess there are all kinds of heroes out there. You really think this is the time to be thinking about other heroes? Oops. Whoa! Ah, that hurts! Oh, Kakashi! Rise forth! Win the Avenger! Whoa! Wah! Wind suffused with green light sends the villain attacking Kakashi, flying and landing far, far away. Are you alright? Here, first this. Told you, he's my broken healer. He is my number 2 healer in this game. Gomesa places his hand over Kakashi's wound. He emits a green glow, which closes up the wound at an alarming speed. Wow, I'm all better. Thanks, Gomesa. I owe you one. Not at all. I'm better at this than fighting. Still, there's a lot more of them pouring out. Just how many are there? As if his memory were jogged by Akashi's question, Gomesa takes another look around. It hurts so bad. Don't let them get to you. This is just what happens in battles. Right. You gotta be kidding me! Having a move like that up your sleeve? Well, I'll show you. You aren't the only one for Secret Ace. There's just no end to them. Enemies hurt allies, who in turn hurt the enemies back. Those too hurt to keep fighting revert their transformations and are forced out of the battle. The scene repeats itself over and over. This is something Gomesa has seen time and time again since becoming a hero. Something he thought he had gotten used to. Among the wounded is the individual who got hurt from being blown away by Gomesa's wind attack. Worse still, the very people they are fighting are the same ones who have once approached Gomesa in the past with malicious intent. Yet, that is all the more reason for him. Oh, good, you must... Gomesa, what's up? As the scene unfolding before him overlaps with his memories from that fateful day, the tightness in his chest intensifies. You must stop fighting! Gomesa, what are you... With Gomesa's shout, the battlefield momentarily falls into silence. Gomesa? With the fighting pause, Gomesa runs across the battlefield to a wounded villain, crouches down, and then... Get away, you brute! Please, quiet. You have broken bones. I cannot heal them fully, but... You broke his bones? What the heck? He emits a green glow and the villain's gashes quickly close up. Huh? Gomesa, what do you think you're doing? What's gotten into you? Why are you healing an enemy? You're just putting our lives in danger. It's true that these people might be who took Boss away. But this fight only happened because we sneaked into here. We also bear responsibility for starting this fight. Okay, his logic is sound, but at the same time... But, Gomesa! The moment these villains kidnapped Procy, justice was on our side. We're in the right here. Oh boy. This is basically every YouTube short that's on... This is basically every YouTube short that's on, like, crime shows. In action. There's no need to sympathize or show mercy to those who do evil. Enemy or ally, we're all alive. We feel hurt and pain. Justice and evil can flip depending on how you see things, but... Oh. Didn't think he hit us with the Don Flamenco. No matter what side we are on, we're all living beings, one and the same. Well, yeah, that's all fine and good, but Barrow lowers his gun in spite of himself upon hearing what Gomesa had to say. Allies and enemies alike stop their attacks and look at Gomesa. The battle's stopped. Everyone's alive, huh? As Gomesa finishes healing one of the villains, he quickly moves on to the next. Holy crap. I'm sorry for speaking high and mighty. I'm just scared. Oh. I'm sad when I see someone get hurt. I just do not want to see it. Gomesa. The mother trees of our mothers to all. We are all their fruits, raised on their bounty. Yeah, I see it. In the culture of his planet, good and evil are the same. Life. But I'm pretty sure there were no teachings that said you absolutely couldn't hurt anyone. I guess we could chalk this up to his personal values. Look, just leave it alone. Just leave it alone, man. Now that's hypocrisy if I ever heard it. You're a fool if you really think that. One of the villains steps forward and approaches Gomesa. You sure you want to show us that kind of pity? Because let me let you in on a secret. We're the scumbags that pried you out of your homeland. Pried him out of his homeland? Wait, does that mean... Gomesa calmly looks up while continuing to heal the next unconscious villain. Even if that's true, these hurt villains are still alive. If they live, then I know we can understand each other. Our hearts can speak to each other. That is why I cannot simply watch them wither away. Gomesa. I mean, I totally get where he's coming from. Oh, I totally get where he's coming from on that. And oh man, everyone, God, it's literally just those YouTube shorts that have been popping up on my dang feed of all those crime shows where they talk about how, you shouldn't feel bad for the criminal. And then, basically it's just like a entire question of morals. And it's like, if you don't agree with them, then you're essentially an enemy, and you also don't deserve to live. That is how every conversation goes, just like this. And I'm honestly on the side of Gomesa. To be honest, I want to be on the side of Gomesa, always. Just be like, hey, just serve whatever punishment there is. Don't, punish the crime, but you shouldn't have to resort to killing, you know? And I know, people are gonna, and I know the obvious party lines that follow that. Anyway, can we understand each other? I am not smart and do not understand difficult things, but it is my dream for us all to enjoy song and dance, to live life full of smiles. For there to be no enemies, no allies, no heroes, no villains, and no kaibutsu. No one hurting each other. I do not think about possible or not possible. I live knowing that day will come. Gomesa looks your way as he himself smiles. After all, is that way of living not more fun? More nice? Getting along without hurting each other, huh? Ugh, what a bunch of pie in the sky. What the heck? What? I'm getting dumber just listening to it. That's... Oh my god, what? Alright. You keep pitying people like that, and one day someone's gonna see their chance and your neck's gonna be gone. Yeah, I know how this goes. The villain takes out the sword equipped on his arm and places its tip on the Gomesa's cheek. Gomesa! It breaks the skin, causing blood to trickle out. Holy crap. Yet Gomesa remains motionless. He answers the villain with his gaze alone. Alright. I'll tell you. I'll tell you where Procyon went off to. You sure about this, Chief? This whole thing's become so stupid, I don't feel like fighting anymore. Besides, it's the boss who decides what happens to this guy. If we ice him on our own, we'll be the ones who end up sleeping with the fishes. Chief. One of the villains reverts to normal and signals the others to do the same, at which point they untransform in unison. That's it for the hero stream then. I'll stop our feed. Oh, yeah, sure. The chief villain looks down at Gomesa, crouched down as he speaks. Point YH. That's where Procyon is headed as we speak. He's going there to talk to the boss about how they're going to deal with you. Point YH? We're getting out of here, gang. We made enough noise for the cops to be here any minute now. The villains regroup in a pack as they dash out. Seeing this, Gomesa cries out, thank you! I'm the one who should be thanking you for healing my fighters like that. I just hope we don't ever meet again. Vero could only stare at this scene, utterly dumbfounded. Gomesa, are you okay? What's your deal with them? What do they mean by taking you away from your homeland? Gomesa turns towards you with a wistful look. I will tell you how I came to Earth. I will tell you how I met Boss. This is a very short one. Still, it's gonna be late anyway because it's way past time.